All right, Algebra 1, we are talking 10.2 today with cube roots. We're going to be given an equation and we are going to graph it. So our cube root equation is y equals the cube root of x minus h plus k. This plus k is outside of our radical. So our radical, we'd almost treat this like parentheses when we were talking about the vertex form, because all these numbers are going to do is just shift us right and left if it's inside the radical, or up and down if it's outside the radical. This is the radical. It's just that cube root box, kind of that house right there. And just like in our vertex form, if it was like x minus 3, we'd move right 3. And if it was x plus 2, we'd move left 2. And then if it was plus 7 on the outside, we'd move up 7. Minus 10, we'd move down 10. So you kind of got to flip this sign in your brain, thinking left and right. So in our first example, we want to write an equation that shifts our equation f of x left 1 and up 4. Well, left and right happens inside the radical, and up and down happens outside the radical. And we're starting with f of x equals the cube root of x. This is our f of x. This is where we're starting. So h controls left and right, just like we saw in here. Left and right is our h. And h wants to move left 1, so h is negative 1. K wants to go up 4, so that's a positive 4. So when we plug this into our equation, f of x equals the cube root of x minus, just like we had x minus right here, and the h is going to be in red. Our h told us to move left 1, so it's actually x minus negative 1. But later on, that'll turn to x plus 1, right? That's why we have to flip that sign. So this is telling us left 1 and then up 4 on the outside. So our final answer is going to be y equals the cube root of x plus 1 plus 4. Lastly, we want to graph. So they're going to give us two equations. F of x equals the cube root of x, and g of x equals the cube root of x plus 2 plus 3. So this red line, this curved line right here, starts in quadrant 3, kind of crosses through the origin, and then back up into quadrant 1. So based on our equation, we're going to move our vertex, not really a vertex, but it's just kind of in the middle, left 2, up 3. So I'm moving this point left 2, up 3, and it stays the same shape, just moves the vertex. Our domain is left to right, so how far left is this graph going to go? Forever and ever, right? So negative infinity to positive infinity. And our range is how low to how high. Well, this is going to keep going down, 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 and up, up, up. So again, it is negative infinity to positive infinity.